Time now for the Peter Chill 11 o'clock news, and it's late Wednesday night, September 2nd, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 11 o'clock news at 9 here. Our top story at 11 o'clock here in this late Wednesday night here is in Moore, Kentucky, where Kim Davis, a Rowan County clerk who refuses to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples here, is the best known of them, at least for one. So far this year, more than 2,500 people have died trying to cross the Mediterranean, UNHCR said. As Syrian migrant boat capsized as image and talk sparks outrage on social media. In Beijing, Chinese President Xi Jinping said on Thursday that China will cut its number of troops by 300,000 as they kicked off a massive military parade marking 70 years since the end of World War II in Indonesia. Washington, just before the Senate left town at its August break, a dozen or so undecided Democratic men in the capital with senior diplomats from Britain, China, France, Germany, and Russia who delivered a blunt joint message there. Charles Joseph Gunowitz was on the brink of retirement after a 30-year career in law enforcement at 52. That tattooed police officer with a shaved head could left. Even in CB tough intimidated that the job called for it as vigil held for Illinois police officer during retirement. A second video that captured Texas deputies fatally shooting a man whose hand was raised appears to be shown that he was holding a knife. A sheriff said on Wednesday, declining to release the video because the investigation is still going on. Budapest, the bragging metropolis of thousands of weary and bedraggled migrants continue to rise here on Wednesday in the labyrinth of underground passageways outside the Keleti train station. In Class, France, Budapest, hundreds of migrants poured overnight onto the high-speed railway in Lincoln, Paris, with London near the French port of Calais, stranded passengers and doctors aboard Eurostar trains. In Sana'a, Yemen, at least 20 people were killed in two suicide bombings at a mosque in the Yemeni capital of Sana'a, the Houthi-controlled state-run Sabah news agency said on Wednesday. A United Nations agency has warned that Gaza may become uninhabitable by 2020 if current political and economic trends continue, as the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development said in a statement released late Tuesday that 8 years. In Baltimore, a judge on Wednesday ordered individual trials for 6 Baltimore police officers charged in the death of a black man for an injury in custody, a case that fed the U.S. A former State Department staffer who worked on Hillary Rodham Clinton's private email server tried this week in the Fed office, subpoenaed to testify before Congress, saying that he would assert his constitutional right not to answer questions. A shootout at a Los Angeles funeral for a man killed in a gang attack has left one person critically wounded. Fort Carson says a Black Hawk helicopter landed on in suburban Denver Force in Douglas County, Colorado, injuring 2 soldiers on board. In Washington, the International Monetary Fund says China's slowdown in volatile financial markets and tumbling war materials prices have raised risk to economic growth around the world. The announcement that Yao CEO Marissa Mayer is planning to take limited time off from work after having twins later in the year has reignited debate over how soon new members should return to their jobs. Humans are responsible for having whacked up nearly half of the trees on the earth, according to new research. Ancient river dolphin fossils unearthed in Panama could support a story in the animal's transition from saltwater to freshwater. The 3 crew members had a successful launch and now on their way to the International Space Station. A new report indicates a growing number of men with breast cancer are opting for preventive double mastectomies and society lack research showing that surgery increases survival rates. Demonstrating that taking a daily pill to prevent HIV infection could work in the real world, as San Francisco's largest private health insurer announced Wednesday that not one of its 657 clients received the drug had become infected over the period. Chicago, an outbreak of Legion disease has killed an 8th person in Quincy, Illinois, and 641, mostly a Veterans Home Health and Veterans Affairs officials said on Wednesday. Alright, let's take a look at New England incident alerts here at 11:04. In West Penn, Pennsylvania, township police officer was injured after stopping her assistant disabled motorist near the top of Blue Bandit officer Melissa West was picked up by a black male suspect from down in the embankment. Her injuries are unknown, and the suspect was lodged and manhunt is underway. San Luis firefighters out with brush fire today as Great Deal Road of Papa Bomber Road, 7-alarm fire struck. Peter Jello News Time, 11:05. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox fall to the New York Yankees at Fenway Park, 13-8 here as they fell behind 11-1 to the Yankees in the second inning. As the Red Sox played catch-up ball all throughout the game, but it wasn't enough. As the Red Sox, after a night off, opened up a 3-game series at Fenway Park Saturday on Friday night against the Philadelphia Phillies here. Okay, take a look at other scores behind the Major Zero on out. Late was an idea. Top of the third, Texas Rangers and San Diego Padres. Rangers lead the San Diego Padres 1-0 here. Los Angeles Dodgers are leading the San Francisco Giants 1-0. Arizona Diamondbacks leading the Colorado Rockies 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th. St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals are tied at 3-3 apiece in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom 8, it is the Milwaukee Brewers leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-4 in the bottom 8. Bottom of the 7th, Seattle Mariners and Houston Astros are tied at 3-3 apiece. Kansas City Royals are all over the Detroit Tigers 12-1. Miami Marlins over the Atlanta Braves 7-3. Cincinnati Reds over the Chicago Cubs 7-4. Los Angeles Angels over the Oakland Athletics 9-4. Baltimore Orioles over the Tampa Bay Rays 7-6. Toronto Blue Jays over the Cleveland Indians 5-1. New York Mets over the Philadelphia Phillies 9-4. And the Minnesota Twins shut out the Chicago White Sox 3-0 here. The Pawtucket Red Sox edge out the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs of McCoy 6-5 and 1 score in the WNBA. Phoenix Mercury over the Washington Mystics 73-53 here. Serena Williams, the United States, stretches for a forehand for the final of the ladies singles against Gabriel Mirzana. As 2-down, final goal for Serena Williams here. The wife of Washington Redskins general manager Scott McLaughlin on Wednesday issued a statement and apologized for disparaging remarks she made to an ESPN report and aired via Twitter. Lance Briggs is a 7-time pro linebacker for the Chicago Bears who reached the Super Bowl after the 2006 season said Wednesday it was close to retirement here. Peter Jello News Time is now 11:07 here on this late Wednesday night, 7 after 11 here on this late Wednesday night here, and take a look at the traffic situation on this late Wednesday night here. And it is smooth sailing in the state of Rhode Island, except Route 37 in the eastbound side. It is so from 295 and Cranston all the way up to Route 95 in Warwick here. 95 in the southbound side, so from Route 1 in Sharon all the way out to Mechanic Street in Sharon here. Route 3 in the northbound side, it is so from 53 in Hanover all the way up to 228 in Rockland here. Route 2 in the westbound side is so from 225 Lexington before Route 120 in Lexington here. 120 slow in both ends from Route 2 in Lexington all the way up to Route 2A. Route 3 in the southbound side, so before Route 120 in Burlington. 120 in the northbound side, so around Route 3 in Burlington. 290 in the westbound side is so around Route 146 in Worcester. Route 101 on the westbound side here is slow for the Raymond Stretch. Main turnback on the southbound side also around the York Toll Plaza here. And the main turnback on the northbound side also at Route 202 in New Gloucester. Okay, let us take a look at MBTA alerts here at 11:08 here on this late Wednesday night here. Subway system is looking good. Commuter Rail, Framework and West Line. Please be advised that heat restrictions are in effect and this trains may be operating 15-40 minutes late. And the ferries are looking good here. Peter Jello News Time is now 11:09 on this late Wednesday night here, and it is time now for a weather report here, and you gotta have your air conditioners running tonight because it is a stuffy night as 2 points in the 60s equal to a stuffy night on tap tonight here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. While you're sleeping in the overnight hours tonight, Petrovalg after 3 a.m. OS close cloud about 64 degrees, light southwest wind. Thursday, chance of showers at thunderstorm May after 2 p.m. Petrovalg before 8 a.m. OS close to south sky, about 87 degrees and light variable wind, chance base to 30%. New rain for about less than 10 minutes. Check to how much possible in thunderstorms here. Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms May before 8 p.m. Petrovalg before 3 a.m. OS Then Petrobras gets for 5 a.m. west. Mostly clouds got low end 64 degrees and calm wind given northeast wind 5 miles per hour after midnight, and chance precipitation is 30%. New principal amount less than 7 and check to how much possible thunderstorms here. So if you're going to the Deutsche Bank Golf Championship Pro-Am tomorrow, Norton at TPC in Boston. It ends expected not be a washer, but just keep your eyes to the sky for lightning and thunder and showers here. Friday, Petrobras before 8 a.m. west. Mostly sunny skies. How about 74 degrees? The northeast at about 10 miles an hour. Gust high is 21 miles an hour here. Friday night, Petrobras before 2 a.m. west. Then clear skies. Low at 52 degrees with Petrobras after 3 a.m. Light north wind. Saturday, Petrobras before 9 a.m. west. Sunny skies. How about 78? Low at 56 degrees. But Sunday, Petrobras before 9 a.m. and after 3 a.m. west. Sunny skies. How about 84? Low at 59 degrees. For Labor Day, Petrobras before 9 a.m. west. Sunny and most skies. With a high about 88, low about 66 degrees after Tuesday. Sunday, forecast got high about 89, low about 66 degrees. And for Wednesday, both skies got high about 90 degrees. Here, not temperature at 11:11 p.m. 73 degrees first skies, humidity of 74%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late Wednesday night, September 2nd, 2015. I'm Bruce. Have a good night. What a good bad day to see you tomorrow morning. Good night.